Hey guys, James here today and welcome back to the 10-minute house build challenge. So you may recall that I have done one of these before and it was a house that was in a basement. In fact, I believe it was mentioned in my year in review video as it was something. It was either one of the top videos of the year or something. It was something. So it was quite popular. And just recently, I've been doing all the sort of tiny builds. So I did a 6x6, 5x5, 4x4, and even a 3x3 build. And doing those, I learned a lot of little tricks that I can make a small space work really, really well. And then I thought I could probably do this a lot quicker. Like I could probably do like a 5x5 house a lot quicker than I did it in those videos. And also, I reckon I could probably do a decent house in 10 minutes time. So we're going to figure out if I can do that. But wait, I know you're saying, yeah, but this video is actually not 10 minutes long. Yeah, because the challenge hasn't started yet. This is the intro, like chill, just chill, take a chill. I got my timer here. So I reckon I'm going to go, I'm not going to start yet, don't worry. But I reckon I'm going to go probably a 6x6 just because that will be a little bit easier to do quickly. Because when you get into the smaller ones like 4x4 or 5x5, it makes it a little bit harder to sort of work out the space. But anyway, let me start the timer in, hang on, let me put my phone down. 3, 2, 1. All right, so I got exactly 10 minutes. That will go off at the end, and then we'll go from there. So 3x3, so 6x6. So I just figured a 6x6 could be a good little shape, you know? How do I want to do this? I want to do something interesting. Because in the original 6x6, I found out that I didn't need like a lot of the space pretty much just went unused because I didn't really need it. Whoops. Okay, that's not going to help me out. So the door's going to go there. So that's basically just wasted space, you know, just a little bit of detailing. That means I can use this little spot over here as a bedroom, 3x3, because we figured out we could get a nice double bed in a 3x3 real easy. And then the bathroom can be right there. Ha-ha! Hooray! Now, but then actually that makes the entrance even more stupid because now we just ended up with 2 hallways. You know what? That makes no sense. Let's not do that. Oh dear God. All right, so that's gonna go there. But then what is that space? Okay, this. Oh no. I've wasted 10 minutes. I've wasted 10 minutes of my life doing this because it's not gonna turn out how I want. All right, you know what? Let's forget the entrance. That's not gonna work like that. That's not gonna work like that. We'll figure that out later. All right, so the bathroom, the bedroom, and the bedroom and the bathroom can go there, like that. And then that will be the living space. Where did that wall go? That can be the living space. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go a door to the bedroom. I definitely need to get some lights in here so I can see what is going on. Lighting, here we go. Where's me light? There it is. So we're going to go one in there, and then we'll probably get a couple in this space. So, yeah, so we figured out we could use at least this bed here. I'm going to move objects on real quick and shove it into the wall. And I can still walk around it and use the bed just fine. So that's really, really handy to know. And then we're going to have I think I'll probably go with an archway into the bathroom because it's already behind that door there. So we'll go like that. And then we'll grab out some curtains, I was thinking. If I could find curtains. There they are. Oh, God. The pressure's on. That's too small. So we'll get some of these. So we go like this. I'm so glad that I figured out that you could do 2x2 bathrooms. I can't believe they actually fully work. I love it. So we'll get one of these. I don't actually know if this is going to be the right spot because I got to figure out which way the shower is going to go. So I'm going to have a shower. We can even do a tub. That should work like that. Is that how I normally do it? Yeah, I think that's how I normally do it. And then we get in the sink. Just about there. Use one of these. It's classic. You know what I've done? I haven't left room for... Because if that was going to be the wardrobe... Because I figured out you could do the toilet next to the wardrobe and it would work. So if we go... shower there, but where's the sink gonna go? How did I do this before? Because I had a 2x2 and I fit... Okay, I can't spend too much time trying to figure out how I did it before because I'll waste my time. So the shower opens that way. And then the toilet... How the hell did I do it? Oh, God. Oh, no. Where's the bloody wardrobe? There it is. I need this. So that's going to go, because they open it up from that side. So that side needs to be open. How the hell did I do this before? Maybe I didn't have a thing in the bathroom. Maybe I had this sink in the kitchen. Maybe I'll just leave a sink for the kitchen, because that's just going to save me time. I don't have time to think. Why am I thinking? Idiot. So we're going to go... It's no time for thinking, you fool! Some tiles in there. Now let's make that white. Looking good, looking good. All right, so then let's go back over here. So we got the main living space. Let's get the kitchen done. So the kitchen, I reckon, is going to go probably along this wall here because it seems like a pretty good spot for it. I want to go a little bit of this. A little bit of that. There you go. That looks pretty cool. And then obviously have to figure out where I want to put the fridge. Do I want to wrap this around like that? Okay, well I need to turn auto counters on. Because we could wrap it around. Because then that door would be there. And then we could have like the entrance over this side. Maybe that would work. Oops. That's what, by the way, that's what happens when you go to the basement and there's nothing there. What I'll do, I'm actually going to cut off that part of the house. And I'm going to pick up the house. Oh, I didn't need to do it that way. Oh, well, that works. Oh, God. That was not the best way to do it. Get out of there! Get out of there! I wanted to do this. That's what I actually wanted to do. Okay. Alright, so that goes that way. Okay. Yeah, that works. Then let's go back to the kitchen. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get in a refrigerator. And get in a stove. We'll go about there. Probably get that one, I think. It's quite good. And let's get some cabinets, because cabinets are always useful. The matching one, the matching cabinets for those are I really don't like. They don't even match very well. Like I don't know why, but I don't like them. I do like a good lime green. I always do like a good lime green. And that actually fits above the fridge, which is actually surprising because normally they don't. All right, so that's going to go there, and then we're going to get in a sink because the kitchen does need a sink. I guess it will go there around the corner a little bit. Now, should we do a dining table or a separate, or just like an island counter? I don't know. Oh God, not enough time to decide what I want to do here. Let's get this in. That'll do. That'll go there. Then we're going to get a TV up on the wall. Probably about there somewhere. Whoops. About there somewhere. Oh, you know what we do need? We need a computer. Alright, so we need like a desk. Well, hang on. Let's get a dining table. Let's definitely get a dining table. Because I reckon we can fit this in quite well. We'll get those beautiful chairs to match the cabinets. Oh, look at that. That's great. Okay, and then we have the living space there. Obviously, the door is either going to have to be there or over this side. Unless we swap... No, it's probably going to work. I think what we're going to have to do is get the... We don't really need a desk, but I feel like we can fit it in. Oh, you know what? I've ran out of money. I totally forgot that the money was part of this challenge. I completely forgot that we're supposed to be on a budget here. So let's just get cheaper appliances. There we go. See, now the cabinets intersect with it. That's annoying. Yeah. I completely forgot budget was part of this. So we could probably get a cheaper toilet too. How much was that? $6.10. Not a whole lot of money, but that's fine. Saves a little bit. So that'll go there somewhere. How much was that shower as well? I think that was pretty cheap. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I think the rest of the stuff is fine. Maybe the TV we could probably go cheaper on. If we get out like... There's no other wall TV. I guess that'll be fine. Yep. All right. Because I was about to like cheat for more money. I was like, oh, wait, no. No, that's right. That's part of the challenge. Let's have a look. So we can get in a... It feels like really big though. Put it in the wall a little bit because then it's sort of hidden in the wall. Looks like it's kind of mounted onto the wall or something. Then you can get in... Maybe not that. Unless we go... Whoops, did not mean to do that. Get that there. It's kind of interesting, but it'll work. For a 10-minute build, it'll do, I think. All right, and then we can go... Let's see if we can get some wall patterns in before time is out. I was thinking a nice brick behind the kitchen because I thought that could look quite cool. And then maybe just like that around the rest of it. I feel like it needs maybe even something like that. Yeah, that's better. Sort of the painted brick. Okay, so the entrance, I might even do it by the kitchen. Like a kitchen side door. Because that's what I've done in the past and I quite liked that. But then this is kind of designed in a way that would make sense for an entrance though, wouldn't it? If you had it there. But it's kind of weird because it sort of runs right into that chair that's there. So if we put it there, hopefully you can get in that. So you come in that way. Let's get some windows. Because they would probably be useful. Get some on that corner there. Maybe some for the bedroom. I don't know, something like that. And then get a couple on that side. That'll do. One little one for the bathroom. So the bedroom has windows, but they're a little bit more private. The kitchen can stay like that. That'll be fine. I only have a little bit of time left here, so I really need to get crack-a-lackin'. I'm just going to bring that out, and then we're going to go get the roof on top like this. I don't think there's going to be any landscaping in this build, by the way, so there is no time for that, unfortunately. A little bit of this, and then we can go for... what do we do outside? Should we go for like a brick as well, or do we want to go... Oh god. Maybe like a siding. Where's like a... Why is there no white on that? I don't want weird thing. Maybe like that, that'll do. And then we can get like... Oh god, not a lot of time left. Not a lot of time left. You know what I haven't done either? I haven't given it a flooring. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. There we go. And we need to make the outside not look as bad. Give me that. Just get on. No, rotate, you piece of... There we go. God, that's beautiful. What a home. Let me change that to something else. Oh god. Oh no. There and there. Oh god, how much time do I have? I have 10 seconds left. I think that's all I can do. I mean, it's finished. But it's like, yeah, I got like 3 seconds left. Oh, there it is. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oops, I just started again. You know what I didn't do? So that's the 10 minutes up. There's no bin. But you know, at the end of the day, you can use an outdoor bin. So let's see. Let me pick up the house because it is done, but I'm just gonna rotate it because it'd be facing, you know, the front of the lot like that. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's not too bad. Let's test it out. Let's see if it actually works for a 10-minute build with nothing being tested. So let's go, you know what? Go have some dinner. Or breakfast, I guess. It's 8 a.m. Yeah, that cabinet intersects with that fridge, though, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, he can seem to cook just fine. So there you go. Oh, I didn't paint the walls in the bedroom or the bathroom. Whoops. Oh, well. It's alright. Still works. Can you eat it? So can you sit at the dining table? Beautiful. Okay, don't actually eat it, though. Clean it up. See if cleanup works. Oh, he's got to go to an outdoor bin, which is fine because there is one. And then he goes back inside, washes up. Can you go watch a little bit of TV? Go watch some action. Okay, yeah, but sit there and watch the action, though. Also, why does the TV do that when you speed up? It's really weird. All right, and then... So the TV works just fine. Can you sleep in the bed at least? The bed does work, which is good to know. Can you go use the toilet? I just want to make sure everything works, which I'll be happy with if it does. So he goes wash his hands there, which is fine. Has a shower. Try a new outfit. Try some swimwear on. Okay, so the wardrobe does work as well, which is fantastic. So you can stop doing that now. Cool. All right, so there you go. That's what I could do in 10 minutes. Now, the supplementary round, I'm just going to fill in the walls. That was all. Just so they're not bland. Right, so there you go. That is what I can do in the 10-minute house build challenge. Take 2, I guess. If you want to download this, I'll post it on the gallery. The link to download this will be below, so you can check it out. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'd like to see what you guys can do in 10 minutes time as well. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Have an awesome day.